Morning, everyone. So we just got a Wallaby last week by a woman who was moving and couldn't take him with her. I had been working with her for about a month on getting him, and come the last day she decided to work with me a little bit on the price. As everybody knows, they are an expensive exotic animal to have, so it's very important that you have the means to be able to support them before considering buying them. Obviously they're fun, obviously they're cute, but you have to be able to understand what they need prior to getting them. Now, after getting one, you start to realize all the little quirks and stuff that isn't really mentioned online on the YouTube videos and stuff. So I figured I would be the one, or one of them, I'm sure there is, but I would be one to really kind of just say a lot of the goods and the bads. Pardon my mess and my lisp. I just got Invisalign yesterday, so I'm still learning how to talk. He just jumped off of me, and now he's eating behind me. So one thing I've noticed with him, he's 1 year old. He's been raised around kids, dogs, cats. I've had him around my chickens already, and he's just fine. He's super chill around everything. I don't know if that goes for all wallabies, but he's been raised really cool. That being said, he does have really sporadic moments that are painful for you if you're not dressed appropriately. So I just woke up, so I'm wearing shorts and a tank top. I am already a few days in here of having him and covered in cuts and bruises. He is not mean. Again, he was raised really right and really cool, but he has long fingernails, and his toes have 3 long, like, talons almost. And so, come here, Jack. So he will be around you, and he'll hang out with my fiance and I. He'll sleep on our lap and be great, but then there's times where he gets up and he's super hyper and he'll freak himself out like that. But if he does that on you, it hurts because his talons will dig into you, and he'll leave welts. Don't you jump on this couch, you jump around. You jump, go. So here he is. Oop. Jack. They eat cords, so you do have to watch that. And they're messy. But yeah, so I'm covered in welts right now because prior to this video he had just freaked himself out and dramatically leaped off of me, and you kind of have to like throw them in the process gently, but so that they don't break anything around you. I've got glass around me because I'm drinking coffee. He'll like, and he doesn't look where he's going, so you can have a full table of stuff and it's like nobody would jump on that. It's clearly, you know, full of zero space, and you know, like, it wouldn't make sense. You'd probably hurt yourself. They don't care. They'll jump on it. Like, it's insane. And then yeah, and so with the welts come scratches. I am not bleeding from him as of yet, but, and I think that's just because like his bottom feet are so much sharp and pointy as opposed to just being really long, and they're blunt and they just still like will dig into you. And so I've got bruises all over my legs, long big bruises. So that's really annoying. He just jumped off of my stomach too, and yeah, that's pretty good. Let me see if I can show you this. So here's that, and that's just a little because I was wearing clothes on top of it. So, like, my arm, oh my gosh, he's crazy. But overall, it's like having a toddler, and he's fun. He is fun. I don't regret getting him at all. I mean, I did my research prior to this. I do go to exotic auctions and sales a lot. I'm actually going to one tomorrow. I'm gonna take him with me, and I was hoping to come home with something, but now that I already have him, I'm just going to go and learn a lot about wallabies because there are going to be people with them. So I'm just going to learn more, because if you Google what you can and cannot feed your wallaby, for example, like fruit and veggies, it's useless. Like, so I've added all of the Facebook pages that have anything to do with wallaby, and that's super, super helpful. I find out the majority of my information that way. Oh, punk. We have leather, brand new couches from Ashley that have like, it's like a smart couch. So you've got like plugins for your phone and like mechanics for your yeah. I can't think of the word. You sit back and put your feet up and stuff. So we've got his blanket. He came with a whole bunch of stuff. He came with blankets and stuff. So we've got his blankets on the couch because we're so nervous that his talons and his claws are gonna dig in, and that would be horrible. So he's on a special feed, and he's on like an alfalfa hay. And eventually I'll do another video. This is just spur of the moment where I have a little bit more information on what that stuff is. I texted the previous owner, and she's ghosted me, so that's fun. But let's see. But they are, to be fair, moving, so maybe she's just in the middle of it right now. But when you bring a new animal home, it's good to know like their routine, and do things right for them, just that way they acclimate with you a little bit better. I noticed that he wasn't really drinking when I first got him, so I've been putting just a tiny little bit of formula in a whole bunch of water for taste and warming it up. That way he'll drink it. I'll give it to him in a bottle and he'll drink that. So that's keeping him hydrated. But I'm hoping I don't have to do that forever, because I'm about to get married in 22 days, and on July 4th. And I'm not going to have time to do that because we're booking for the wedding right now. It's on our property. We're doing everything here, building everything ourselves, and working on getting pregnant. So I can't be like babying him. So like I said earlier, he is already like a toddler. So we joke around that he's like practice for us, because we don't have kids. So I mean, he's got a lot of siblings, as do I. We're both the oldest, so you know, kind of know what we're doing, but until you have your own, it's different. And he's good practice. He gets into everything. He chews on everything. You know, you have to watch him constantly. When it's quiet, you're eerie. You know, you're wondering what's going on. What are you doing? Yeah, you. Hi, cutie. You wanna say hi? You wanna say hi? Hello. He's so affectionate. He's so sweet. He'll walk and follow me around the house. He'll hop around the house, follow me, bear hug me. You name it. You name it. He's doing it. Get away from here. I don't want to chew on the couch boards. No. Definitely not those. Nope. I mean it. Oh, he's mad at me. He just took off down the hallway. Oh, he took off down the hallway, and next thing I know, he's coming back, flying down the hallway, and leaping from in between here and here over me, hitting the glass in the process. He's crazy. Overall, I enjoy having him. Absolutely. I take him a lot of places with me. I take him into town. He just sits right in his little pouch. He has outgrown his pouch, however, so I have to get him a new one. But he sits in it. He just like folds up right into it. Like his back, you know, his feet are up this way, his head's this way, you know. He's just kind of scooped in there. And it's really cool. It's really cool. He's like a cool dog, you know. I'm going to go as far as saying that training them is false. I do not believe that you can actually train a wallaby to go to the bathroom on a potty pad. People say if you rub their scent on it and you know, they'll know where their spot is, and, you know, they'll sniff it and pee there. I've had no such luck. Granted, he's still in a new environment, but he would literally, I would clean up the pee by putting it on a potty pad and then setting the potty pad around the house, and he would pee right around it, not even on it. So, what are you doing? I think he's eating the hearth? I don't even know. I don't know. But I got new welts on me today, so that's fun. That's pretty much it for now, because I am still very new at this, but I figured I would document this for people who are contemplating getting one or got one, and they're like, I don't really know what's going on here. Like, what am I doing? What is this thing in my house? But he's like a cooler, like, puppy that's in your house, I would say. You know, because he's loving, he's affectionate, he cuddles with my fiance and I, he follows us around the house, you know, he begs for food, really, he begs for, he will grab your hand, he's got thumbs, okay, he will grab your hand, pull you into him, and here he comes, ugh, hello, and you brace yourself, every time you see him coming for you, you brace, because you're like, this is gonna hurt. Hi, thank you for the kisses. So, Kieran is my fiance. He's on his way up our hill, our long driveway up to the house at least, because we've got some acres, and he's on the tractor. So I am waiting for him to freak out. I feel like this is kind of cloudy. Is he gonna freak out? No? You're not gonna freak out? I'm waiting for it, honestly, I am. Hey. And I do try to talk to him and, like, keep him calm, but it doesn't always work out. Jack. Captain Kangaroo Jack Rackham. Good grief. Jack. Come here. Come here and love me. Come here and love me. No. Hey, you little turd. Hello. I am speaking to you. Hi. Hello. Oh, that's my good boy. There he is. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, that's the spot, isn't it? Oh, yeah. He tries to eat everything you're wearing. Tries to eat my ring every time. I won't let him. Nope. Nope. But he'll hide. Like, he'll hide in your hand. And a lot of the times, like, he'll hide in my shirt. Like, he'll just shove his face straight down my shirt. he'll like hang out in there for a little while. He doesn't do a lot of moving around. He just kind of just hides his head, and that's it. Which makes sense because he's a marsupial. Oh. That was me. I'm stupid. I knew better. His ear went like right into my eye. But yeah. Are you so cute? Are you so cute? Oh, don't you nibble on me. No. Oh yeah. That coffee taste smells good. Oh yeah, it tastes even better. Oh yes it does. Oh yes it does. Oh. So, he's awesome. Overall awesome. Pain in the ass. And painful. Painful all over the body with those. Oh, so here's his feet. They're like this crazy 3 They're just nuts. And then his little hand. Oh, oh, oh. Anyway, so that's a Wallaby. That is Jack the Wallaby. And the breed of Wallaby he is something I can't remember, but eventually, if I post more about him, I will write what that is. But yeah, so at night, he just goes in the bathroom. We've got the, the curtain rod lowered, curtain off, and he's just hanging in his pouch that way. It's got to be above the ground, so when he sinks down into it, he's still kind of swinging. And he'll jump in and out of it whenever he needs to. I take the food and water away. Actually, I leave the water in there because he's been dehydrated lately. But I do take the food away, and eventually I'll take the water away as well. At a certain hour, that way there's less of a mess in the morning for me to clean up. Also, we will be building an enclosure for outside. He will always be inside, but that is for, animals need to be outside. People need to be outside. So that's going to be for fun. And, oh my god. He did it again and slid because he's not very good. They must have had carpet because he's not very good at our hardwood floors. And he just ran right into the coffee maker or coffee table. So great. Anyways, I gotta go do chores. I have a lot to do. I have so much to do. We've got a wedding in a few weeks and I'm not even fully ready. So I'm gonna go. That's Jack the Wallaby, guys.